Moon Letter, Astrological Podcast. Uranus conjunct Sedna, May 2026. What happens when a Greek god meets an Inuit goddess? We know Uranus. We're familiar with its revolutionary, disruptive influence. We know that a well-configured Uranus in a chart can mean that the person has an independent streak, or is even a bit of a rebel, and that a transit or progression of Uranus can signal unexpected change in our lives. The key word here is unexpected. It's as if Uranus works off-grid, considers Saturn's rules and timelines to be irrelevant. Sedna we're less familiar with. This far-out planet was only discovered in 2003, somewhere in the outer fringes of the solar system, and takes over 11,000 years to orbit the Sun. Astrologers are still not sure what influence Sedna has on individual human lives, or even on civilizations, but my guess is that, as the goddess of the sea creatures, her concern is to do with species survival. At the moment, Sedna is in the first degree of Gemini, moving with typically icy slowness. Uranus is in Gemini, where it makes its conjunction with Sedna on the 24th of May at 1 degree 37 minutes of Gemini. This will be the first time that Uranus and Sedna will be conjunct since Sedna's discovery. The last time was in Aries in 1931-32. And the last time Uranus was in Gemini was 84 years ago, from May 1942 to summer 1949, during the Second World War. Uranus typically rules technology, and the technological environment was utterly different back in the 1940s. It was a world where the main technologies were radio, cinema, and record players. If you wanted a photograph, you had to take the film to a special shop to be developed. In the post-war England of my childhood, the only places that had telephones were businesses. Everyone else had to use those red telephone kiosks, and television hadn't yet become a thing. The last 7 years with Uranus in Taurus have seen the financial domination of the technological empires. Taurus is a materialistic earth sign, concerned with finances, particularly with added value, while the basic principle of Gemini is that of sharing. The twins share a womb, and as it is ruled by Mercury, the messenger of the gods, communication. The move of Uranus from Taurus into the air sign of Gemini on the 26th of April 2026 has started to undermine and challenge the financial and technical dominance of the tech bros with more local systems. For Gemini is into short distances and shallow spaces. It's also more amicable to the speed and suddenness of Uranian energy than solid, persistent Taurus, with its need to accumulate. Uranus enters Gemini, and within a matter of weeks it meets Sedna. We're looking at Uranus' technological acumen, combined with Sedna's concern with the environment and species survival. It could be a time when the trauma of the ongoing climate catastrophe forces us to change our ideas about the value of the planet and the survival of species, ours and others, and bring in new technologies. The Second World War was a time of accelerated technological development: radar, nuclear technology, jet engines, cryptography, penicillin. And given the speed of Gemini, we won't have to wait long to see what technologies this new crisis gives birth to. And for more astrological and spiritual musings, check out moonletter.co.uk.